Greetings, tech enthusiasts. I'm Akriti and I welcome to a special edition of Innovation Unleashed. Today, we are delving into the future of igebra with their game changing program, GenAI Master. So, all the parents, please buckle up as we answer the burning questions about this groundbreaking AI course that is meant for the kids who are studying in grades 5 to grade 10. So, let's begin with this basics. Who all can enroll in this program? Basically, the Gen AI Master Program is tailored for kids who are studying in grade 5 to grade 10. So, all the kids who are studying in grade 5 and 10 to 10 can actually enroll in this. And the most innovative and exciting AI course that will, bring a revolution in the market. So, Gen AI Master Program is the way to go. But a lot of you must be wondering that, there are so many courses, plethora of courses in the market. Why do we only enroll over here? Now, to answer all of these questions about the program, the Gen AI Master Program, we have three Gen AI specialists over here. So I welcome Jay, Jane, and Shrideep to the show. Thank you so much for making out time and answer all the queries about this course.
Thank you, Akriti. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great, great, great. So,
Thank you, Akriti. It's a privilege to be here.
yes, it's
You're
always
welcome.
great to have people like you. And we have a fresh face with us today. Shrideep is here joining us. So we've already done a lot of sessions with Jane as well as Jay. But Shrideep is the newcomer, the new face. So answering the major question, answering and addressing that elephant in the room, right? Why kids actually should be, informed about Gen AI, why it is so crucial and why it is making such a wave in the market that everyone is talking about. So I would like to, this answer is addressed to Jane. So Jane, what do you think about it?
Okay, thank you, Akriti. So I feel that generative AI is growing at a rapid pace right now all over the world. So talking about what Gen AI actually is, it's creation of content. It could be in any format, whether it could be text, image, videos, audio, or code, anything else, where we can create this content by just giving a prompt. So this is separate type of artificial intelligence which is being growing at a rapid pace right now, and people all over the world have been integrating it in their daily lives. So one of the main reasons why kids should actually learn about it, because it is revolutionizing their daily life. So when you talk about, let's say, let's take my own work, what I am doing right now. So maybe I have to create some policies, or maybe I need to write some emails on a daily basis. I can take the help of generative AI tools, and I can create those emails at a faster pace, and that makes my work effective. So that is one of the reasons why we need to use generative AI, because it is integrated in our daily life. And the second reason why we need Gen AI is because it helps you to develop critical thinking skills. So it not only helps you to understand how AI works, but when you're talking about generative AI, it also gives you an understanding about the problem solving skills that are around. And you can also analyze how some situations are working and what you need to do to create and come up with new solutions. So that's how generative AI works in developing your critical thinking skills. And the third aspect of it, I would say that it also helps in giving you future opportunities. As you know, the world around us is going to change completely. So what you're going to work right now will be completely different when you take maybe next 5 years or next 10 years to come. So you need to be equipped with such kind of skills and such kind of knowledge to be readily equipped with the generative AI tools that are around. And finally, it has a global impact. So it's not just one particular city, one particular country that is doing it. It's all over the world, and you need to have these kinds of skills and knowledge to create significant changes in the world. So I feel that that's why generative AI is very important for each one of us to understand those concepts and also use it in our daily life.
I guess so. You have covered up everything, Jane, with the question. You are talking about it is everywhere. We need, we use it on a regular basis, day to day life, critical thinking, problem solving skills, global domination. So I think generative AI is something that everyone should be aware about and must be, it should be included in our education as well. So, thank you, Jane, for enlightening us with what all Gen AI is all about. So, moving on to a little bit technical part, I'll ask my question to Jay that, Gen AI Master, can you just share what the curriculum is all about? Because a lot of parents must be, they must be intrigued, they must be interested in knowing that what exactly are we teaching and how are we going to prepare the kids for the evolving world?
Okay, sure. So, as Jane mentioned, yeah, in today's era, like the recent developments which happened in the past year after the evolution of ChatGPT, it has accelerated a lot of development in robotics. And yeah, let me share my screen now. So this is our brochure. So as yeah, Jane was saying, AI is changing everything, and there has been a paradigm shift in the world since past year. So what we are doing is we are making these kids ready for the future world of AI. So we need to equip these kids with the awareness of this technology, how to use it, so that they can be ready for the future. Because most of the things will be revolving around AI, and AI will be used in almost each and every segment, each and every sector. And that is why it is very important that going ahead, the kids in school, they start learning the basics about AI. They start becoming aware of this technology, right? And this is an estimation from Bloomberg that the AI market is projected to reach 1.3 trillion US dollars by 2032.
Wow,
So,
the number is huge.
yeah, right. So this is how we generally approach teaching AI to school kids. For us, AI readiness starts from thinking. Thinking 2.0 is the next level of thinking, wherein they have to, they need to have algorithmic thinking, data and AI thinking, and other skills also, problem solving skills. So thinking 2.2 is basically how we can harness the technology, and it's like a combination of human intelligence, and a human is using the AI technology, and he is increasing his or her proactiveness in whatever tasks they are doing. Then there comes ethics, because with AI comes a lot of other aspects as well. So we need to teach the children how to use AI responsibly, how to be aware of potential threats which can be related to AI, and how to be safe. Then there is data and AI skills. So AI and data, they go hand in hand. AI is working on data. So how a bit of data science, wherein data, how technology is using data and how technology is learning from the data, how the AI systems in the background utilize huge amount of data. Then better worldview, so and people skills. So people skills will involve entrepreneurship. So going ahead, when I reveal the curriculum, I'll get to this point, people skills, how we are implementing it in our curriculum. So we conducted an awareness program wherein we were having an event last year. So we interacted with 15,000 kids because we were not sure how is it too early for the kids or how they will be able to speak about AI or not. So we conducted an event where where children were required to present their ideas based on generative AI, and this whole event, to our surprise, was amazing. And we were surprised to see young kids having that knowledge. Um, they are already proactively learning the trends in the technology, and they are talking about it. So I think they are ready to, learn more into this domain. So, and yeah, this is our ecosystem wherein we encourage them to follow this, think, then design, then build and showcase. So future will be all about showcasing. This was one platform which we gave. In future, we are planning of more events where, there could be exhibitions or hackathons wherein kids, what they create, the apps they will create, they can showcase it on a bigger stage. There could be more events like wherein they can raise some funds or they can project their ideas, and basically like a Shark Tank for kids. So we are working on, giving them the platform to showcase so that when they go into the future, they are more confident and they are more ready.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the curriculum. These are all the topics: foundation to AI, thinking 2.0, math for AI, data, machine learning, deep learning, coding, and responsible AI. As I was talking about responsible AI, it is also important that kids, they start learning how to ethically use it and how to use it responsibly. And also, like cyber security, there could be some threats based on the usage of AI so that they can use it in a safe manner.
So I guess all the parents made some notes about all the curriculum that is showcased by Jay. Thank you, Jay, for such a detailed information about it, because it's very important for parents also, they would want to know, what their child is enrolling, getting into. So thank you for that update. As we know that this is the curriculum, and these are the major things that we'll be doing in the program that we are offering. Uh, Jay, what would be the strategy to implement this program? Because I believe you can lay out the program in front of the people, but unless it is presented in a way which is very, very attractive, or maybe something which is very catchy, how do you strategize this program in the market when there are so many other programs talking about the same thing?
Okay, to start with, we have already collaborated with NHGoL and RM School. Probably we'll be starting this from the next academic session. So they have a system of day boarding wherein they opt for different extracurricular activities on different days, like sports or dance or music. So they will be learning about Gen AI in like 1 or 2 days a week. And then, apart from this, we are also tying up with an institute in Raipur where we will be delivering the courses at an offline center. Okay, so we conducted some events in the past wherein kids participated and they were talking about AI. That was one strategy. And going ahead, we will be conducting more events. So apart from this, okay, let me share my screen again. So apart from this, this was the earlier event, Data and AI Talks, and this is one event which we would be planning in future, Gen AI Product Show, where they will be showcasing the apps based on generative AI. Then we have a Data and AI Club. So Data and AI Club is like a community wherein kids and professionals, teachers, parents, people from other occupation, they all will collaborate and they will exchange ideas, which is for
Right.
now, it is free of cost. Everyone can be a part of Data and AI Club. Okay, and then there is something called AI Rus. AI Rus is AI Readiness Assessment for schools. This is also free for schools. So we conduct an assessment wherein we have a set of questionnaire and we give it to the school and we collaborate with them. We try to understand how they are approaching AI, teaching AI to the school and how they are using, are their teachers using AI? Because nowadays there are so many tools which teachers can also effectively use um, to create learning resources and also this assessment we evaluate and we give them an assessment of how ready their school is. Okay, and School GPT is a platform, is a website we have created for teachers. It is like a resource wherein teachers can use this resource to create their lesson plans. And we are also conducting workshops to, educate teachers to how effectively use AI in their workflows.
I guess all of these things sounds really great. A lot of events are happening, workshops are happening. You have a lot of groups wherein people can pool in information. So I believe, I'm sure you're using social media as well for the promotion. So a combination of all of these things, I believe, will be very effective, for in order to launch this course. So, yeah, moving on, we've talked about what is the need for Gen AI. We now know about the curriculum also. We know the strategy behind it. Now we would want to know, that this program promises that kids will be ready for the AI world, right? So we would want to know that how does this program just go beyond teaching technical skills and focus on developing a holistic AI readiness in children. So my question is for Jay.
Yes. So I think Jay already covered certain aspects of it on how kids can actually become they can become AI ready by focusing on various aspects of the course. So I feel that this course does not only focus on the technical aspects of learning AI or learning the concepts of machine learning and helping them to create applications, but it also gives them a shift in their mindset and in their thinking abilities, which is very much needed in this current world. Like I've told you, how generative AI can help in developing problem solving skills and various other aspects of it. So there are a few things that this course specifically focuses on. So let me share my screen and we'll dive a little bit more deeper into these aspects. You can see my screen, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is the main thing that we want to focus in our GenAI Master course, which is talking about AI readiness. So let's dive into each one of them a little bit more deeper. So talking about problem solving skills. So we give them basic case studies of people who have already solved these problems, people who have come up with innovative solutions, and we also encourage students to come up with their own ideas to solve a real life problem. So we might present them with a challenge. Let's say that we are having a challenge of kids not having the right resources to access certain information. So what kind of solutions can you come up with? So that actually helps a kid to think analytically, think and understand what are the different realms and what are the different solutions that they can provide. And they have to use their data and AI skills while coming up with their solutions, because unless you have enough data and unless you have enough information about a particular topic and what is the problem about, you have to dissect it completely and understand how you can bring out the best possible solution. And when you're learning about AI, it helps you to come up with a creative and innovative solution. So a lot of generative AI tools have come up now which can help you to solve your problem in a minute. So let's even take chat gpt. The problem that they solve is generating text. So we all have problems in generating content for our website, in generating maybe content for our emails. So that is the basic problem that ChatGPT has solved. They just gave us a tool where we can type whatever we need and it gives us the answer. So that is a very creative solution. So and that solution could come up only because we had the knowledge of generative AI. So that's how kids can also come up with new ideas. And talking about better worldview, so when you have generative AI, it also helps in interdisciplinary learning. So it helps you to connect generative AI to different fields around you. So you can connect AI to your healthcare, you can connect AI in your business, you can connect AI in your marketing in different areas. So that provides a different kind of worldview. It's not just separate segments. So you can use artificial intelligence in various aspects. And we also have people skills. Jay was just talking about the data and AI clubs and data and AI talks. So these are some of the competitions and some of the communities that we are using to help students to come up with their ideas and showcase it. So unless you present a concept and unless you are confident enough to talk about it, it does not go anywhere. So your ideas are just with you, but when you present it and when you are trying to showcase what you have created, that helps you to communicate your idea in a better way and helps you to develop that presentation skills and also your communication skills. So overall, talking about thinking 2.0, it not only focuses on your original thinking skills, but it also helps you in developing algorithmic design thinking and data and AI thinking. So finally, we boil down to the ethics of using AI when we are talking about responsible AI and helping kids to understand the concepts of bias, transparency, fairness while using AI, how privacy is very important, how maintaining transparent algorithms and transparent models is very important. So all these are like a package that we are offering to kids rather than just giving them technical concepts and technical knowledge. With I think with all these elements put together, a kid will be having all the competencies that are needed for them to become AI ready and also to become great AI innovators in the world.
Yes, and I believe it's not only about, studying and, grabbing information, which is completely contextual in nature. You need to have, a lot of confidence, speaking skills, all of these things that are mentioned by you. So, Jane, thank you so much for the detailed, thought process about what Gen AI Master Program will cover in totality. It is not only about, getting into the curriculum, just talking about the technical aspects, but also developing social skills, which are very, very important. A lot of students are lacking in it, because they are so much focused in just getting good grades that it is somewhere, not very much focused upon. So that was great. So now my first question for Shrideep. I think he is very excited to answer all the questions. And now, Shrideep, what are the benefits? We know what generative AI is all about, what the program
Right.
curriculum is all about, how it is going to,
Mhm.
affect children in developing their overall personality. What are the benefits of introducing this program at an early age? Say class 5 student is going to be,
Right.
exposed to the program. So what are the benefits for the same?
So at the very top level, the first benefit we can think of is that kids are getting exposed to new technologies. So, with every new innovation, we feel the need to adopting those new technologies to better blend in with the society or to not left behind in the race, kind of. So, finding benefits of learning new technologies like Gen AI is a good reason to learn new things. So at the very top level, we are learning new technologies. We are getting exposure to technology like Gen AI, which is helping kids to understand the basics of how algorithms work and how they can be used to create content or generate content of multiple different type of like audio, video, texts, like those kind of content. So this knowledge will lay the foundation for understanding more complex AI concepts as they grow older and become more involved in technology driven fields. Number two will be, these benefits will include fostering creativity for the kids. So, Gen AI tools encourage kids to think creatively as they explore ways to generate new content. They can experiment with different parameters and inputs to see how they affect the output, promoting imaginative thinking. Like, for example, there is a generative AI platform called Midjourney. It is used to generate images using based on prompts. Like you input some words, and it will make sense of those words, and it will output an image. So a child can explore its creativity there, experiment with different kinds of prompt, and generate very creative images. So in this manner, GenAI is also fostering creativity for the children. It was also preparing those kids for the future as AI is becoming ubiquitous as various industries. Everywhere AI is there is AI as mentioned by Jane and Jay in previous. So it is necessary. It is going to be necessary everywhere. AI will be used in the future. I feel like so. If a kid is having the knowledge, that kid will be more ready for the future.
So I guess technology, creativity, and exploring different kind of tools, generative AI tools, which will, give him a
Yeah.
better exposure. Great, great. So because we are talking about the benefits, we are talking about why it should be introduced as an at an early age. Because kids and parents would want to know about the future career pathways as well, right? So for them, it is very important that they know, okay, after learning, what are the benefits and what can they do after they complete their schooling and education. So, Jane, I would want to ask you that what are the future career pathways in the field of generative AI for students?
Okay, I think Akriti, you recently did a show with data scientists.
Yes.
I think past week. So I would start with that. When you're taking up a course in generative AI, it definitely helps you to create a pathway for to becoming a data scientist, which is a very important and crucial role in this era, because data scientists have a very important role in every company when it comes to analyzing the databases that they have, and also creating some patterns and taking out some insights out of it, which will be helpful for the future of the company, and also to come up with new solutions, creative ideas on how we can change our ways of working, or how we can modify our ways in terms of getting an creative impact in the society. So that's one pathway I feel that students can opt for. And the next one can be an AI researcher. So working as an AI researcher is very interesting because it helps you to discover new AI models and new AI algorithms. So when you talk about ChatGPT, which has created this revolution, the ChatGPT website and OpenAI, they all came up because of a research which was done by one of the scientists who was working with OpenAI. because he was working on it and he was researching on various models, trying out different algorithms, we are able to benefit from what they have done. So I feel that becoming an AI researcher can be one of the options that kids can have when they study this course. And apart from that, I feel that they can also become entrepreneurs in different AI startups. So they can come up with their own generative AI tools and their own generative AI applications, which can benefit and a lot of money for them. So we are helping them to have this holistic approach of becoming AI ready. So we are also giving them entrepreneurship as one of the course module for them. So they will definitely become great entrepreneurs when they take up this course, and it will help them to identify problems and challenges and offer the best possible solutions which will benefit the society. And last but not the least, one of the major career pathways, which is growing right now, is prompt engineering. So generative AI is mostly based on giving the right prompts to the websites. So prompt engineers are is a person who actually works on creating the right type of prompts for the for the websites and helping them to create the right response which is needed. So they basically tinker with the prompts. They have different models that they have to fine tune, and different aspects of tinkering with these prompts and making sure that when a user types in a prompt, they are getting the right response. And I feel apart from all these aspects, using generative AI, it can benefit in every field. So if you are a marketer, you love digital marketing, you can have your own AI tools which can help you in your own field. For example, copy.ai is one website which helps you to come up with your own blogs. It helps you with your marketing flows and your marketing ideas that it can generate, and campaign ideas that it can create for you. So for in every field that you are getting into, generative AI can actually enhance your work and make it more effective and efficient.
That was great. And I believe as our country is actually promoting a lot of entrepreneurs, as Jay has already mentioned, Shark Tank. So I think this is a great field to take up. And it sounds really technical, but once you get hang of it, I think it will be as if another subject, right? So that's great, Jane. Thank you for enlightening us with all the career opportunities that are associated with Gen AI. Now we've spoken about the benefits, why it is important, how it is helping kids. We also need to, showcase and know about what could be the challenges that can, come up while implementing generative AI technology, especially for children, right? Because when you become an adult, you understand, okay, what is right, what is wrong, how much it should be used, particular thing, right? But then for kids, it's just like a free world, right? So, what are the potential challenges that can arise in implementing this technology, and how can they be addressed? Because definitely they're going to arise, right? But what can we do to minimize the effect of all of these things? So, my question is to Shrivi.
Okay, so just like you said, we have to, draw some line, what address some of the big concerns. But first, I think we should be figuring out what kind of concerns we have. I think the two big concerns I think we have is safety and security. This is AI is has a lot to do with data. So, what kind of data you are putting in AI platforms? What are those platforms accessing your data in any way or storing your data in any way? So you have to regulate, because children don't know what to put in those platforms. So there's a risk of children encountering inappropriate or harmful content generated by AI, or giving out some credentials to unknown places. So there is this one aspect or one concern that we should be kind of regulating some rules to counteract this. There is another concern that uh, as an adults we are taking help of AI to do our work, that but we have some domain knowledge in that work. But when a child is exploring with this new technology, it may, if they do not, if they get over reliance on that technology, then there's a risk that the children may become over reliant, like for everything they are using, like for completing their homeworks or for writing essays. So it is kind of diminishing their creativity. So we have to kind of emphasize the importance of balance between digital and traditional platforms of expression, encourage offline creative activities, and promote critical thinking skills can help mitigate this risk.
So I guess if we keep in mind all of these things that are mentioned by you, I think we can somehow limit the negative effects.
Yeah, we need to find the balance. We
Yeah,
should not. We at one hand we are teaching the kids the technology, but we are also, asking them to how much to use them, when to use
correct,
them,
correct.
when is it we are overusing it,
Yes,
because it can cause harm with their creativity.
correct. We have to allow them to use it and then, put on some
Exactly.
kind of just explain them the balance between of using and overdoing it, right? So
Yeah,
that's great. I think this is something which is very, very important because we only talk about the good things, but we forget to touch upon things that, what could be the drawback, or how can we, take some steps so that we are, our child is also protected from the harm also.
that's true. Yeah.
So, talking about all of these things, the most important question that majority of the parents have is, talking about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, especially in the field of education. So, how is generative AI playing a role in enhancing the STEM? This is very important because whenever we talk about curriculum, whenever we talk about future, a lot of parents ask, how STEM is related, or what generative AI, what role is generative AI playing in enhancing the role of STEM, whatever the kids are studying. So, Shrideep, can you throw some light on the same?
Yeah, sure. So, in my opinion, generative AI serves as a ladder using which we can explore new heights in the world of STEM. Okay, to give an example, the trends seen through the history of innovation have always gone up. We have always, bettered, get better in the previous technology, but all of these new technologies were built upon the foundations of earlier existing knowledge. Just like Einstein's work seems to be far superior to Newton's work, but proving Einstein's theories would have been sort of if Newton did not had come up with calculus. Okay, so my point being, without yesterday's discoveries in STEM, wouldn't have made Gen AI possible today. But now that we are here at the starting line of Gen AI, we have so many other things to explore in the world of STEM. So we have answers to all of the things in a place now, and now we can build upon uh, from this existing knowledge in one place, and we can shoot for the higher stars.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, STEM is something which is, very basic for all the parents. So that is the reason why generative AI should actually, focus on all of these things, because we talk about, initially we only talk about the basic education. Then on, from there on, we only move to the advanced level part. So it is very important what are we doing at the foundation level. So I think we've covered a lot of technical parts with generative AI, and we have spoken about the benefits, challenges, about the program, technical skills. But as a viewer, we would want to know that what all other programs iGebra is running as of now, right? Generative AI is the program that you're launching right now, right? But what are the other programs which are already run by iGebra, or are you launching some other program also besides generative AI? So my question will be to the expert of courses over here, Jay.
Yeah, so initially when we started, we were teaching robot creative coding, wherein kids were creating art patterns with geometrical shapes, square, rectangle, and filling color. So we were mostly teaching basics of coding, uh, programming languages with robot creative. That was a creative way of doing it, and kids were loving it. And now we extended the same course, and now along with that, we are teaching generative AI. So when I was showing the curriculum, you must have seen that coding was a part of the
Yes.
curriculum.
Yes.
Right. So apart from this, now we are also planning to launch some summer camps. So these will be some very short courses. So it is a 15 days program. So in summer vacation, it's a trend that we have summer camps. So this is the curriculum for summer program, wherein this is like this will give them a hang of it. And when kids start enrolling for before going to the year-long course, like they can have a hands-on experience of how the course will look like. And to add on to what Jane was saying, so our course is not all about theoretical. It is mostly about projects, building, apps based on generative AI. It involves a lot of skills. So when they are working on creating these apps, they have to come up with their own ideas. They have to think of real world problems, and they have to work on real time projects where they are solving the real life problems. And in every class, it is like every kid can come up with their own idea. And if we told them one module to create an app, so if there are 30 kids, there can be 30 ideas and there can be 30 different projects. So this is the beauty of this course. And it is also covering STEM, as in the curriculum. I mentioned that it is already covering math, because there is a lot of math which goes into AI. And when they are working on these projects, so the projects can be related to anything. It could be a science project where they are using AI. So eventually they are learning to utilize this technology in almost, it can apply to any field in the world.
I guess this sounds great because children, before enrolling into the main program, they can have a taste of it during the summer vacation. So I think that is something which is very innovative. And it's a great idea because parents sometimes they don't feel that confident, in enrolling a maybe a year-long program or a 6-month program. But within a span of 15 days, they can analyze how is their child responding to the program and how this program is actually benefiting the child. So that's great to know. Uh, I was very intrigued when Jay talked about data and AI club that is run by iGebra, and as of now, the entry is completely free of cost. So, how can generative AI master program encourage the collaboration and learning through platforms like all of these groups? So, because Shrideep, you are this, main member of the group, you are actually taking care of the club. So, could you please throw some information? How are you using this platform to collaborate for the program?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the coordinator of this data and AI club. So what we do is we kind of we are creating a community through this club where kids from different schools, currently we are situated in Raipur and Hyderabad. We are planning to, make this community to a nationwide thing. They participate and they collaborate. They talk about what is going on in the field of AI, what are the latest technologies, what they are discovering new, or if they have made something they can showcase in that community. We conduct some kind of classes or sessions for them where we are teaching them about new stuff in AI. And this data and AI club is, the kids are collaborating with each other. They're making team projects. We do stuff. We do sessions in government schools as well. And we are this AI club is also hosting workshops and events. So GenAI Master, or we have organized workshops, webinars, and other events through this data and AI club only. So it is providing opportunities to kids to connect with each other, to learn about this AI, new things in AI, and to showcase whatever they are building up.
Okay, so I guess parents should actively support their children in enrolling in this program because it sounds really promising, and I'm very excited for it. And I want
I
our
think parents would also like to take this course.
yes, that would be lovely. I wish this course was available when we were still studying in grade 5 to grade 10, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but now we can actually, be a part of this thing and, create revolution. So thank you so much, Jane and Shrivi for joining us, enlightening all of the viewers about this course, because I think this is very important. So whosoever would be interested in this course, we can, they can just watch this YouTube video because we have covered almost all the aspects of the basic structure of the course. So thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Akriti.
Akriti. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
So all the parents, if you're ready to empower your child for the AI-driven future, then Gen AI Master Program is the key. For more information, check out the details in the description below. We will be sharing the brochure, which will contain all the information. This is me, Akriti, signing off from Innovation Unleashed. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating. Bye bye.